Hello, everyone. Welcome to Toontown D&D. This is not a 12 FPS, but instead a full-blown game. I am your DM, Jade, and I'll be playing literally everybody except apart from my character, from my player characters. Um, you are listening in to Camp Campen, Cryptid Chase, Day 2. I am horrible at intros, and I don't know why I decided to make it like a radio announcement. Maybe it's a little callback to something that happened earlier. It's fine. Or maybe later, depending on how you're listening to this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Um,
Don't worry about it.
with me,
It's
I
fine.
have
There's no lore.
5. There's no lore in Camp Campen. With me, I have 5 players. That is not what this original number was, but it is now 5. 3 returning and 2 new ones. Welcome everybody. The wonderful, the amazing, the beautiful, the lovely. Please start from the top.
Okay. Hi, my name is Blaze, and I'm gonna be playing Banana.
This is her campaign, of course.
No, it's not. Whole campaign.
Hi, my name's Breaks, and I will be playing Mettle, a little UPA in Kenku.
Hi, my name is Arrows. I will be playing Karis, the real kind moss gremlin.
Hi, hello. I am Vegan Bear, and today I will be playing Benjamin Sickle, your ever so chaotic counselor.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
It's fine.
And hi. Well, I'm Arsa Obsessions, also known as Obby, and today I'm going to be playing Ruby Red. Which is strange, because this is not a ruined all game, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, goodness gracious. This is fucking funny as hell. So, for anybody not tuned into my stream, I would suggest you do so if you want to have some of the music going on in the background. But, for most of you, I know there's no music. That's because I've started it. For most of you, you are fast asleep up until the point in which you hear a coming from the main area of the camp.
Yes.
Oh, delightful.
Wonderful.
Ruby, perhaps this is you coming in the morning, and perhaps you're a little bit startled but attracted to the noise. You're not with the rest of the campers, having heard about Camp Campen through a little friend of yours that is currently going here. Start up the music.
Heard all about it and wanted to check it out.
Yeah, exactly. So, with a little bit of a wake-up call, everybody is called up to the auditorium. This is where most of the announcements are made for Camp Campen, and today is a bit of a special day, like every day in Camp Campen. Apart from the normal activities that each of you are allowed to participate, today is an event known as the Cryptid Chase. Vivi, this morning, each of the counselors, including you, were given a camera and told that all of the campers were going to be shuffled and put into teams of what was originally 4, but there seems to be an extra kid for some reason, so it's now 5.
I'm just imagining, like, as they were making the announcements, Ruby stepped in, and I actually have what Ruby looks like currently.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna
Share.
put that in the game zone real quick.
But you released a groan.
Oh.
Third one.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, love it.
Knowing how fast you made that reference, that is fantastic.
Yeah, that is really
That is
good.
glorious.
I had 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy
Uh,
shit.
lowering the volume a little bit. All right, so with that, each of you are explained by Camp Campen, the owner of the camp, that the basic thing is that each of you are going to be given a camera. You are supposed to go out and find some of the local cryptids that live within the woods of camp. They're mostly harmless. Mostly. And whoever manages to get a picture of at least 3 cryptids And if specifically if you get a selfie with a cryptid, you will basically win a small prize at the very end of the day, apart from the badges. So-
Ooh, wonderful.
Ooh.
Counselors are also incentivized to participate and help the kids because, hey, if your team wins, you get like a large pizza.
Oh,
pizza.
Pizza.
I can imagine Cassius looking interested until he saw the reward was food.
Oh. It's not red. Can't have it.
I mean, there's pepperoni.
Sauce.
Yeah, this is red
Can't
sauce.
eat it. He can't.
This is the saddest
You can only
timeline.
drink the color from the sauce.
So, teams are randomized, and basically the way that this is done is just a bunch of every single kid has been pulled into a name, and each of them are handed out to a camper. Vivi, you're pulled up into stage, or not Vivi. What's your character's name again? I'm sorry.
Benji.
Benji. Thank you. Benji, you are called up to stage, upstage, and basically each time a name is called up, and first of all, Banana called up the
Mhm.
stage.
Yeep.
Second name called up, Breaks. If I could have your character name again, because
Mettle.
Petal,
Meddling kids.
Mettle, got it.
Mhm.
Mettle is called up to stage. Followed by Miles Murphy.
Oh no.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. And the last name to be called up is Arrows. Could I have your character name again? I'm sorry.
Karis.
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 Karis. Got it. Thank you. I'm going to try to remember all of these. I just have I've had a lot today. So
That's
You're
Karis.
valid. I pet you.
So Karis is finally called up, and that's a team of 5. That's a team of 4. Small
Yep.
problem though. While the teams are going away, they notice that one of the children still has not been picked, and they can't seem to figure out who this kid is.
Fine. Don't
It's
worry
happening.
about it.
No, we are not. No, I'm not taking care. And his little familiar, Archibald, who is a small paper shadow Cydo dragon, just grabs Benjamin by the tail and drags him back.
No. Here's the thing. Not only are you being dragged by that, but also Camp Campen goes, yeah, we don't really know who this kid is, so Benji, you're in charge. You're in charge of him.
Oh!
Ruby makes a peace sign.
Archibald just kind of is excitedly tapping the ground beneath it as if clapping. Like, yay! New child!
Fantastic.
Banana waves.
Oh, this is.
Ruby waves back.
I'm dying.
Awesome.
Okay.
They have a new friend.
Alright.
So, there's a small, basically, box, or, at the main area, there's a small, list of cryptids, basically, that people can go for, and most of them have already been nabbed by the other team, seeing as that you guys were the last one to be called up. So, there's 3 left up there that seem the most interesting, seems to be the most interesting at the very least, because the other ones seem a little too difficult. There's Bigfoot, there's Mothman, and there's a being called the Hide Behind.
Aww. The hide behind.
Hide behind.
I don't know, the movement sounds a little bit enticing.
I know the hide behind.
You guys get your pick.
Hmm.
That's a Mothman.
Miles grabs the one that says Bigfoot and he says, I don't know, this one seems like he's got a. I mean, you know what they say about big feet? Big score.
Nobody
Big
says that.
It is at that point that a random giant boulder begins rolling by I need everybody to fucking make
Oh,
me
no.
double dex checks. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Dex check or dex save?
Dex save, please.
Dex
Okay,
save.
cool.
I also need to pull up Miles' character sheet.
Oh,
I'm prepared. It's fine. This is fine.
Okay.
This reminds me, I've
God, they
completely
just
forgot to
they
pull
got.
up.
Oh God. 27,
Ruby, no!
20, 13, and 6.
I'm gonna use the
6.
lucky feet on Miles because he rolled a 3. Okay, that's a
Oh,
14.
gosh.
So I guess Ruby's dead right off the bat.
Oh, dang.
Sneaks into camp and is killed immediately. Shake my head.
No. You're not dead. No, what does happen is that this giant boulder is made out of rubber band ball, like a rubber bands. This is a giant rubber band ball.
wonderful.
Ruby, you're ran over by this thing. It doesn't do
Oh,
too much
no.
damage. It's only a d6, so. But almost like
oh
a
boy, great.
yeah, you take 6 damage.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
It's
Well,
only a
thanks,
D6
cool.
rolls max damage.
It's fine. It's fine. It's cool as chill. You're just a squishy wizard.
Mind you, my girl is a wizard.
Yeah, nope. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Mm,
It's fine. It's cool.
they all
it's
have
chill.
cameras?
Yes, they all have cameras.
Metal takes a picture.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I think.
Well,
if
that's a
Benjamin-
coincidence.
Hold on,
There's
wait. I gotta.
each two, or
Oh, okay, wait. Banana goes over. There's a hand on your shoulder, and you get those 6 hit points back.
Lovely.
Mhm. Hold on, I have to make a roll real quick. Because
Okay.
alter self is concentration. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
We're
Keep
fine.
some concentration.
Thank
Okay.
God. Okay. So, Miles immediately helps you up as well.
Thank
and
you.
Just
Oh,
says,
nice.
Sorry about that. That's I'm sorry. My curse might make things a little bit difficult.
Curse?
Yeah, I kind of have a. You know Murphy's Law?
Oh,
I have
okay.
I have
But
that.
what-
Anything that can go wrong around me will go wrong around me. And at that point, like the fucking main post in the main area falls over, and Miles just steps out of the way.
Metal
It's-
takes a picture.
I
Turns
got the
around,
first
shows it to them. This one?
Yes.
Score.
Aww.
That's
so cute.
Thank
Benji
you.
has his head in his hands, like, oh,
You got stuck with the Miles kid.
me.
Ruby's just sitting here like,
Sorry.
I didn't prepare that spell. Okay. Because Ruby does have remove curse. She didn't prepare it.
If you want to say you retroactively prepared it.
No,
I'd allow it.
I prepared my spells beforehand for this, so
Okay.
I
understandable.
already did the preparation that I wanted to do. So did not have it prepared, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
So
Also, you got those 6 hit points back at least, so.
Nice.
Uh,
You get a little thumbs up from the raccoon.
Banana
Who's
grins
not said her
happily.
name, but it's fine.
yeah, no worry to worry. Actually, that's a good question. I didn't actually get all of your names. I heard them up there, but we don't know yours.
Hold on. Me sweating as I look up to call Ruby.
You're not giving us your names. Don't worry. We can just know your name.
Didn't prepare.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess face stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you my name, but you can know it.
Yeah.
Call me Alex.
Alex, it is.
Alex.
Wonderful, Alex.
Short
I
for
haven't-
Alexandrite, but she's not gonna say that.
Understandable.
Thumbs up from Karis.
Alright, great. Have we chosen our beasts so we can start?
Excuse me, sir, but they're not beasts. They're called the cryptids.
Right.
Yeah.
Cryptids.
Cryptids.
You know,
I don't know what
sneaky
a crypt-
things that walk in the woods and are hard to take pictures of.
Oh, now I know what a cryptid is.
Wonderful, delightful. Have we chosen one?
A bunch of kids are
Just
holding
those.
different
This one.
pieces of papers.
Yep.
Metal's pointing to the photo of Mothman.
Delightful.
Mothman?
we
You seem a little bit impatient there, mister.
Well, birds are flighty sometimes, it happens.
I don't know. Maybe we should take our time with this. I mean, we only get to make this decision once.
There's a lot of
actually-
good ones to pick one. Ooh.
Actually, we
take
get
all
to
your
make this
time. You're
decision.
the ones losing the prize.
There is a reward for the group that makes it to the end, and it is a pizza party.
Yes.
Hmm.
But Miles would butt in and say, actually, we get to make this decision 3 times.
Oh, so it's just picking something first and then just going for the other two?
Yeah.
Alright then. The one that you're holding looks interesting, and Ruby points to Mettle.
Yes?
Mothman?
Yeah.
Mothman
Great,
it is.
Mothman.
Mothman it is.
Mothman.
We shall
So-
find the Mothman.
There's a...
Karis is not saying anything, and I apologize.
You're so
They're-
valid.
They're a
That's
quiet
very
kid.
valid.
Miles would ask, do you have a specific vote that you want to do, Karis?
See, my first thought was pointing at the one that no one else has pointed at.
The hide
Which
behind?
is hide behind.
Mm.
But then
I
that
think
ties-
Ruby at Caris is gonna sign in Toon language, like to see if they know Toon language, like sign.
That's a good question. I'm gonna roll for something. I guess. Intelligence.
Roll to determine if you know
Great.
this.
They know some.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
They
Enough
know.
to get simple messages across, like your
Yes.
name and where's the bathroom.
yeah. They know general phrases.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. It seems like mostly everyone's pointing towards the Mothman. So, looking at the actual piece of paper, you guys do see that each of them gives a general description of where they're usually found in the woods. Mothman is usually seen around the RV park, which is slightly outside of Camp Campen, like more deeper into the woods.
Mhm.
This is the Cryptid Chase goes into a lot of areas that Camp Campen doesn't usually cover.
Mhm.
So, heading
Harris will start walking there.
to that direction, I need everybody to roll me either nature or investigation check as you're looking, as you're searching for clues or looking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll investigation.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it an investigation check.
Oh, 15.
5.
Also 15.
3.
Oh,
Investigate
Well,
horribly.
dang,
Who rolled the
dang,
highest?
Ruby!
Banana and Karis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Banana and Karis. As you guys begin making your way towards the RV park, you begin to notice that on the trees there's t-shirts thrown everywhere.
Intriguing.
Looking at some of them closely, you begin to see band names, including but not limited to the Grateful Death, the Papas and the Papas, Princess Eurobeats and the UFOs, Mead Wood Black.
oh.
All of them like a bunch of different bands. And perhaps it is as you're paying attention to this, that the others don't notice, but both of you stop right before a massive pit of band t-shirts, and the rest of you, well, actually, you guys notice this. Do you guys stop them?
Yes.
Yeah. It is
Banana will
like
grab who's ever closest. No, actually, she turns the staff sideways and holds it up, kind of like a no pass bar.
oh, speaking of which,
Aw.
Banana, you've been hearing the
Mhm.
chat the entire time.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what that's been like because I'm not paying attention to it, but
Mhm.
uh,
Chat's been kind of
Ruby is
quiet.
just like-
so...
Looking at all the band T-shirts, and it's just like, these are so tacky.
Benjamin cares way too little to actually pay attention.
but yeah, there seems to be like a massive crevasse
He's-
filled with like band
he's-
T-shirts.
He's got his fingers crossed that the kids will do the hard work for him.
Just as he says that,
Ooh, quick question.
Banana looks
Yeah, quick
over.
question. Who rolled the
Steph says
lowest?
hi.
Wait,
Steph says hi.
Benji rolled the lowest, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Benji.
Benjamin can also hear the chat.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I-
Well, they said to say hi, so Banana doesn't know this. Like, Banana's running on very limited information here. They said to say hi, so Banana's just like, chat says hi. The people in the staff also say to do something fun, and then I'm guessing you fall face first into the.
Yeah. So Benji is Benji. Since you rolled the lowest, I need you to
Benji-
make
I was
me.
about to say, Ruby is gonna cast Gust.
You're gonna cast
Oh.
Gust. Oh, perfect. Benji, please roll me a dex save.
It would actually be a strength saving throw
Strength.
for Gust.
Oh, this is something
Mhm.
different. But yes, please roll a strength saving throw first, and then roll a dex save.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 19.
Ah, that makes it. But now you have to make the dex save.
As you seem a tad distracted by either chat or the kids, so you don't happen to notice the massive crevasse filled with band T-shirts, and as you take a step into it, you begin to sink.
Oh no!
This is a band T-shirt quicksand trap.
Oh
Ben-
no, who could have ever saw this coming?
Is this what it means to be taken over by fashion?
The
I
Archib-
don't know, but I feel like that applies to this situation at least.
Banana nods.
is making a few distressed squeaks as he's just watching Benjamin sink. Unfortunately, too weak to do anything.
Here's gonna try to pull him out.
Roll a strength roll a strength check. Athletics if you want.
It's the same. They're not the greatest at it, but 17.
Yeah,
That's
with a
17.
17, you grab onto Benji and you pull them out of the band T-shirt quicksand strap.
Mettle takes a picture.
That's going in the
Just,
album.
on his knees, and he's just, don't you pecking dare.
When you come out, by the way, you're wearing a T-shirt that just says AGDC.
Amazing.
He does not care. He's keeping that shirt.
I just want to let you know, by the way, it's fucking, it stinks. All of these shirts are stinky as hell.
Oh, wonderful.
Benjamin, as soon as the smell hits him, he's like, terrible, and he's just like, frantically trying to get out of it, and he throws it. You know what? Just out of pure spite, he's going to throw it at Alex.
Oh.
Can Ruby just cast Gust to make it stop in the air and just fall?
Yeah, no, you know what? You
Yeah.
attempted to throw it, but since its gust has still been casted, you throw it and it just shoots back at your face.
Oh,
Alex
no.
is gonna take another picture. I like this. This is fun.
Benjamin casts Mage Hand, and as you see, like, this cartoonish glove take it off his face, and this time, with that, he tries to place it onto Ruby instead of throwing it. No, with that one hand, he's going to try and put it on Alex. It's gonna fail,
She can
but
just walk backwards from the hand. It is a limited range, buddy.
If I may, as you attempt to throw this,
limited range, but
as you guys attempt to having this discussion, there's a slight uptick in a weird feeling as it almost becomes like your weight becomes, you suddenly become slightly weightless and begin float slightly up into the air before you drop back down alongside a bunch of rocks.
Wait,
Oh,
who does?
Everybody.
Oh.
No need to make any
Wait,
saves. No need to make any saves or anything. This just happens like everybody feels it. It just happens, and then you also hear a tree behind you, like kind of just fall over. Guys, I think we should probably get moving before my curse catches up to us.
Wait,
That's a
Ruby's
good point.
still in the air? Wait,
No.
everybody goes up and back down, but due to the cursed ring, doesn't Alex take a second to come back down?
Oh yeah, Alex does have a magic item that makes her always have featherfall.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Right, all right, everybody, let's get a move on. And then she's just gonna like go behind Mettle and Curtis and start pushing them along, just around the pit to wherever they need to go. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You eventually make it.
Benjamin storms around the pit, and you know what? He's formed a rivalry with Alex.
Absolutely wonderful. Are you guys
Why
Why did you
Happily
ever
going.
be mad at Alex? What did she ever do?
Tried to push me into the pit.
Are you guys
that.
as you guys are walking forward
Buddy, I
and
didn't
making it
push you.
through?
You walked right in.
There was still an
You
attempt.
took that step.
There was still an attempt.
Yeah, you didn't need much help at that point, sorry.
See?
Karen is just laughing.
Mettle just like clicks her tongue, is like not prepared.
Metals. As you
Loud
say
grunt.
that,
I did not want to be here.
as you all are saying this,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep walking forward, I need every single one of you to make me
Mhm.
Constitution saving throws.
Oh, wonderful.
Cool.
Oh, great fun.
As you begin entering an area that is slightly more covered by woods and making your way towards the RV park, and in doing so, you start to notice some mushrooms around the area.
Oh, great.
Some glowing mushrooms.
Oh, great.
Con saves. Who actually makes it? Let me look. Oh, that's
Curse
perfect.
made it. That's
Okay.
21.
Curtis makes it. That's actually really funny because that makes sense. So
Mhm.
I'm looking. Metals doesn't make it. Ruby doesn't make it. Benji doesn't make it. Banana doesn't make it. Only Karis makes it. As Karis, every single person around you gets like a puff of like spores, and then just breaks down laughing.
No.
All of you are prone.
Alex falls right on top of poor Banana.
Oh, you say more things? Banana?
Oh no.
Another puff of smoke. I need another con save.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Do we need to make another con?
There you go, 22.
Okay, you stop laughing and you like it was involuntary. Like you couldn't stop yourself.
Mhm.
But with the other puff of smoke, you suddenly far more awake. The rest of you are still laughing. What else do you do?
Well, okay, so she's not laughing, she's looking around. She's gonna, like, start patting her hands to Alex's cheeks. We're trying to snap her out of it.
Roll another con save, Alex.
Alright, cool.
An 18. That one makes it.
Okay, the second Alex stops laughing, Banana signs in tune, no speak, laugh. And then quickly goes over to somebody else and starts patting their face.
Yeah, Karis has noticed this and is also gonna help try and get people to snap out of it.
Perfect. Everybody who's still under the effects, please roll a con save.
Okay.
He is pointedly not helping Benjamin.
Oh.
Benji, you are. I am so sorry. But something like you get another blast on the spores on the face, and something about it is just this entire scenario is just fucking hilarious.
Wait, who?
Benji.
Benji.
Oh,
Yeah.
Benji failed.
Oh, Benji.
Mm-hmm.
Paris tries to like forcibly close Benji's
Anyway.
mouth.
Mettle, you're fine.
Oh. After
Ruby's
covering,
still laughing, but it's just because Benjamin's having a hard time.
Mettle takes a picture.
I feel like Metal's whole gallery is just going to be Benjamin suffering.
Oh wait, Miles never fucking made a con save.
Oh,
Oh no,
oh no,
Miles.
Miles.
Oh no, Miles.
Benjamin starts coughing from how hard he is laughing, and it's just
Miles
Ah.
is not fine. He's also laughing.
Oh boy.
Banana's
Okay.
now gone to Miles and
Miles
is trying
is
to
gonna get-
Miles half of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Roll an advantage. Banana
Alex
has
is
assist.
also gonna. Alex is also gonna try to take Miles and lead him away from where all the
Yeah.
mushrooms are.
You guys eventually move away. These mushrooms are. You guys want to roll me a nature check? Miles is
Okay.
fine.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I feel like character. Wait, was Benji dragged out, or are you just gonna leave him there?
Miles would have dragged you if nobody else would have.
Oh, yeah, Ruby, what enough?
Banana would have gone back, so.
Yeah.
Paris
Benjamin,
was forcibly.
from how hard he has been laughing, and it's just every single one of you I hate.
Yeah.
But we brought you out. Should we have just left you in there?
We can put you back.
Both of you two think I think your opinion matters.
I'll
God.
soon make it matter.
It's bully Benji day, huh?
Even Dice Sparks was in on it.
Yeah. Karis, perhaps it is because of your affinity to plants and things like moss. But you actually do know what these are. These are known as Laffy Taffy mushrooms.
Wonderful.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
When consumed,
Yes.
they just force you to laugh. Basically,
Mhm.
they're not poisonous in any
Neat.
sense, but their spores and their like cuts force people to laugh, and they are triggered by sound.
Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, cool.
I'm like,
Jade.
hmm.
Ruby
Yeah.
doesn't know what these things do exactly. Ruby's still gonna try to take some of them.
Yeah, I was
Feel-
gonna say, Karis wants to take them too. I was
Sure.
trying to figure out like if
Think
there's a
so.
container that they
Yeah.
can put
With
them
with an 18 nature check, I can say you can get some cuts. Alex, you get one maybe. Karis,
Mhm.
One maybe. Yeah.
you get one.
Can
I
Banana get one?
I feel like Alex and Karis are gonna work together on this because Alex just reaches into her. I put it in heavy air quotes, hammer space, which is just her bag of holding, and pulls out like an empty jar.
That works.
Banana did
Excellent.
sign to Ruby that talking seems to set them off, so Ruby would at least have that to help before Banana tries to go get a mushroom as well.
I'll
so-
say that if with
Yeah.
all of you helping, each of you can get 2 mushrooms if you want,
Awesome.
and I'll give you guys stats for those later.
Yay!
Excellent.
They have to basically like if I'm gonna be making them, they're basically like things you can add to food, and they're basically a poison in a sense. Sure,
Mhm.
But
Weird fungus acquired.
weird fungus acquired. Congratulations.
Benji takes a single one, and he's just gonna tuck it away behind one of his giant shoulder feathers, because that's where his hammer space is, and he's going to be like, okay, I'm gonna ask somebody at camp what those are. Ah.
Amazing. So, finally making it to the RV park.
Mhm.
You guys see there's one RV that is parked in the actual in the place, and stepping out of it, and I need to get the artwork for this. You guys see one moment. Sorry, give me a second. Here we go. Stepping out of it, like a bit of smoke coming out of the RV. He starts coughing. It's just dang it. Is
Oh my god!
Wonderful.
I love.
Oh,
Wonderful.
oh my god!
So
it didn't work. Goodness gracious.
What one didn't work?
Oh God, who the hell are you? Do you not the cops? You're not the cops, right?
Not the cops.
Not the
Percy
cops.
Pierce
looking
takes a picture.
it's looking around him like, well, I suppose there's any cops around here.
Oh God,
So, like,
please.
I'm hoping there's none.
You took a picture, by the way.
Cab.
Big eyes, flash, no mix.
Oh.
And so he's just rubbing his eyes. Like, who the hell are you people? As he's like looking forward to all of you, and he's like making like he's.
Not the cops.
Not the cops.
Oh,
Definitely not.
you're not the XP scouts, right? You're not the XP scouts, right? I don't want to buy anything.
No,
No,
we're
no,
just
The
here.
Boy Scouts.
Pierce is like, we're literally just children.
Okay, hi, hello. We're here from Camp Campen. We're doing a challenge, and we're supposed to take photos of... Well, basically what we're here is, can we take a picture of you, a selfie?
Uh,
Yeah, we're supposed to find cool things. They're
Yes.
pretty cool, right?
he goes. He's starting to walk back and closing the door behind him.
Wait. Hold on.
No.
Okay,
Like he's he's still outside, but he's like, "You want a picture with me?"
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're pretty. I mean, I think you look pretty cool, and I think that would be a cool picture.
Pierce nods.
If you want,
I mean,
a
if you need help with something, we can also like help you out with something in exchange for the picture.
All right. You can keep it on the down low, okay? I'm in need of something for my for medicinal purposes, and if you can find
Yes, medicinal purposes.
medicinal purposes, and I happen to also have a case of the munchies. So if you can find me a specific plant that I need, and give me some lunch, I'll let you. I'll let you take a picture with me.
Metal's nodding
All right.
enthusiastically. Big score.
Banana's offering him a hot dog.
This
It's a hot
this
dog.
is
It's in a bun. It's got like ketchup and mustard on it.
This
He's
kid
offering
gets it.
to him.
This kid gets it, and he just grabs it and fucking like he uses his proboscis to just like stick it into like a needle and just suck it. And,
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
that's one step. Now I do need this specific I need a specific leaf called nope, that's not the name of it.
Cabbage.
Dewey leaves.
Dwee.
Dewey.
Dwee. Dwee.
Dewey. If you can find me a pair of these Dewey leaves out in the forest, I'll take a picture with you. Sure.
Do we leave? Big
Yay.
score.
Should we roll nature check to see if we already know what that looks like, or
Sure.
Benji is going to definitely make a nature check upon that. He
I'm dying, by the way. Please, if any of you have a chance,
13.
look at the name of the drawing.
Oh, my
oh,
God.
Karis got a
Oh,
crit
no.
fail on that.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, I saw the name, Jade.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Alex, you are the only one who even slightly knows what this is. Dewey leaves are actually used for medicinal purposes. That is the only knowledge that you know of. They're definitely not used for anything else ever. It's fine. We're good. We're cool with chill.
Also, just quickly, Banana looks at the staff. What does 420 plays it mean?
You're too young to know that.
Benjamin just places his hand over Banana. You'll learn that term once you're older. But
Sure.
for now,
Or we can learn it right now.
Look, and
for now,
Banana looks to the staff.
you see,
do not worry. No, Prince, I will personally smite you if you tell this kid.
Mothman goes back into his RV and pulls out like a book filled with leaves, and he actually just looks at the book and he says, "I can't give this to you." So he just takes out the page. He just takes out a page and hands it over to you. Here, just they grow in these woods. Is mainly the reason why. This is about the only reason I actually come here. So
Banana takes the
Alright.
page as this argument is going on around her.
fantastic.
Gosh.
Oh,
Benji takes a good look at it and goes, "All right, let's start finding it."
Ruby is like immediately hovering over Banana's shoulder to like read the page.
Banana holds
there's-
it up specifically because Ruby's. Wait, how tall is Ruby?
You see, the pages has been.
Slightly taller than Banana, I think. Because
Okay,
like
so
she's
yeah,
still like the same size as before. It's like 4 foot something.
Okay, so she
Uh,
tilted up a bit so Ruby or Alex could see it a bit better.
You see that the page has been torn specifically, so it's been historically known to be used, and then it just ends there, as well as medicinal purposes.
Well,
Amazing.
I'd say that
I
looks
feel like
suspicious.
Ruby knows what's up, but is not gonna
It's
comment
fine. It's
on
cool.
it.
It's chill. Don't be a narc. Anyways,
Benjamin is just looking at this and he's kind of. I feel he's trying to wrap his brain around like what why would he want this plant?
again, medicinal purposes.
Don't worry about it. Let's just go find it. The faster we find it, the faster we get that beloved pizza party you guys won't shut up about.
Yeah, I've never had one of those before.
Uh,
I mean, neither have I, so I'm kind of excited to see what it's like.
Yeah, first time pizza party. First time pizza.
with that, the lot of you begin making your way towards deeper into the woods. The page has a small
The
description
gaggle
as
of
to-
children.
Yeah, a gaggle of children makes their way deep into the woods, and the page has a description of where local areas where they can be
Wait,
grown,
hold on.
and it is said that they can usually be grown high. And that's
But,
that's the
Oh.
fun. Anyways,
Oh.
Well, that's
Um,
not going to be a problem.
and
Actually,
yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry. I remembered that Archibald is still with Benji, and I was going to ask, could he make like a nature check upon these plants?
Sure, feel free. Just make sure you use Archibald's stats.
I will. So nature check is whiz, right?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. So 19. He takes one good look at this, and he's just to Benji like, "Are you sure you want to let the kids handle this?" "Oh yeah, it'll be fine." What? Can't be that bad.
Golly.
I can't believe I'm your familiar.
Anyway, amazing. So
Gosh.
it has a small description that usually they can be grown atop high rocks, in of themselves.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
just either investigation or nature, just to find a location where one of these might grow, and possibly find a couple of these leaves.
Okay.
Okay, so what roll again? Sorry.
Investigation or nature.
Oh, investigation it is, baby!
Net 20!
20, 20, 20. 1 second. I'm also gonna have.
17.
Actually, you could also do survival if that's better for any of you.
No, it's not for me.
Banana
Oh,
time to look. Curious investigation.
Oh, survival actually would be better, but I've already rolled, so. we're just
Yeah.
gonna-
Benjamin, Benjamin has
Mettle.
learned his lesson from last time. He is paying attention.
Mettle. Mettle.
Hmm?
The reason why everybody seems to have found it, like in fact, the reason why you yourself had a little bit of trouble is because Miles jumped at you to basically save you from a tree that was about to fall,
Aww.
distracting you for a little bit because Miles also rolled horribly.
Aw, baby.
Aww.
Oh,
I love them.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
I do love that you use the Kenku feature.
That's so good. Oh my gosh.
But the rest of you, almost immediately upon making your way slightly deeper, like past the RV park, you find a very, very large rock with a small cluster of these leaves growing on top.
Garrus is immediately
Cool.
climbing.
Same.
Amazing.
Who
Bananas
wants to
going
walk
up.
up a wall? Who wants to walk up a wall?
Yes!
Well,
Yes, let's walk!
Is Mettle there?
Mettle and Miles would eventually catch up. Yes.
Okay.
Benjamin comes up. You said this is growing on a wall, right?
This is growing on top of a large rock.
Benjamin just kind of looks
Or
over,
boulder.
just takes Archibald off his shoulder and is like, okay, go take it for me. As he throws Archibald up, and Archibald just flutters with an F you.
It's
Garrus
familiar,
is
man.
already halfway up the rock.
Yeah, Bananas going and Alex is walking?
Yeah, Alex is basically well, first Alex is gonna like put her hood up so that her face is a little bit shaded. Anyway,
Understandable.
gonna grab Metal's hand and cast spider climb on both herself and Metal,
Oh.
so that they are walking up the wall.
You see Miles cast touch on himself. Or not touch, jump.
Oh,
Nice.
And he just kind of like jumps and then onto a branch and then jumps onto the rock.
Nice.
Nice.
So,
Benjamin
wonderful.
is going to be staying at the bottom of the rock. You're going to be accompanied by Archibald.
Mhm.
Wonderful. So each of you, with your respective methods of climbing, managed to make it up the rock. And there's a small large yes, that's a thing. There's a large cluster of these dewey leaves. Nothing else.
Mhm.
Fine.
Okay. Is it? Are they? Banana checks the paper to see if they're safe to touch, if they need gloves or something.
They are pretty
be-
safe to touch. In fact, it's best when they're there's also a picture of them ground up
Mm-hmm.
and a baggie, I guess, which is said to be the best transportation method according to this.
Awful. Awful.
I'm so sorry.
This is hilarious, but also
Well,
terrible.
I don't know what this is, but at least it looks like they're safe to touch. So,
Mettle pulls
No-
out a torch.
Archibald.
No.
no. I don't. Wait,
We
actually,
need the leaves. We don't burn them.
Banana
Please
looks at
don't
the
burn them.
torch. Banana looks at the staff. Is this what you meant by blaze it though? Like, do we burn it?
I'm begging you, do not.
Okay, we're not burning
Look,
it.
I'm
Never
all for
mind.
I'm all for burning stuff, but this is no. Please.
You're
no.
also in the middle of a forest, guys. Like, please,
Mettle
Yeah.
shrugs and puts the torch away.
please, we're kind of in
Please,
the middle of the
I
woods.
do not want to be the cause of a forest fire.
Those tend to be pretty bad. Yeah,
Don't
don't.
worry about it.
I mean,
Oh.
I can make water to put it out if it got too big.
No, let's just okay. If no one else is going to, Alex, who has been kind of hanging back from the group because spider climb is concentration, and you can't concentrate on one spell at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm saying Alex is currently not in disguise and is wearing like the hood up so that she's not as visible.
Benji doesn't see this,
Fair.
but I will say, roll a sleight of hand or stealth, Obby.
Cool. I'm gonna do stealth.
I just want to see
I'm
if
gonna
like
do
any passes.
stealth.
I'm curious to see if it beats Banana's passive.
Hmm.
Archibald is.
Well,
It
not really.
does
No.
not.
It
That
does not.
beat
Miles.
Mettle's passive either.
Miles passive is 13. Yeah. So all of these kids just as you
There's
walk
this,
up.
like, is 12, so I don't know.
If
which
it
one
meets,
beats
it
there, but-
beats.
Beats it.
If it meets, it
Gosh,
beats it.
dig it.
Hey, you're not a tune.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Because Miles isn't one either. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, Kirsch is also very, very interested in this, because, they are also not. They're blue, but they're not. I mean, they are blue, but they're not attuned.
understandable what they say. You know, if you wanted to sneak into camp, I'm pretty sure other kids like have done so. Like, it's not that difficult.
Banana cluelessly is here. It wasn't even intentional.
It's more like it's something I don't really want to get into right now. Maybe later.
Well, you're
Do you want
definitely
to borrow
gonna.
my disguise kit?
Harris nods understandably.
Here, 1 second, and let me see if there's anything. And Miles do. Nope, they don't have disguise self.
Ben,
Yeah. Whoops. Well,
Actually, wait.
Either way.
Actually, Banana does. Banana offers it. Here, I can change you back.
oh.
Harris got ahead as well.
Here, Banana holds out her hand to Alex. Here.
You know what? Sure. Why not?
Banana takes your hand, and you basically look like you did before. Also, you may or may not notice Banana's purposely, like, after she realizes you're not, like, your face looks different, they look away. So she's not looking at you while she's doing this, and the second you change back, she looks up again.
I will also
Aw.
say, by the way, that the counselors are probably gonna get caught on that there's an extra kid here without any paperwork. So I wouldn't suggest staying on too long. But if you want to stay,
Yeah,
if you stay by the
I'm
cabins,
not planning on staying long. I just wanted to see what was up around this place.
if you stay by the cabins, though, we can sneak you by some pizza.
Oh, that I would appreciate.
Yeah!
I do
Thumbs
want to
up from
say,
Harris.
as all of you are focusing on Ruby, Archibald has started plucking some of the leaves.
Perfect, so funny. The familiar is the only one.
I'm going to say that sadly the familiar is doing this with his mouth because unfortunately he doesn't technically have hands.
That's fine. Nothing happens.
So that's great.
It's yeah, nothing happens. It's just we leaves. I don't know what you want. They're medicinal purposes. Anyways,
But so Archibald is just collecting some leaves before turning back, and to all of the kids, they telepathically signal rock down.
understandable.
Harris is sliding down.
As you all do so, you begin to feel slightly weightless again.
Oh, great fun!
Slowly.
This is the problem.
So Karis, as you're sliding down, you just suddenly lift back up, and it's unexpected. So, since we're higher up, I need everybody to roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
Ruby is walking down
You are fine.
boulder alongside
You are fine because of
Mettle,
the.
because Mettle and Ruby got casted with space.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah, you two
boy.
are fine. The rest of everybody has to, except for Benji. Benji was not at the top of the thing.
He was not. I'm going to make one for Archibald though because he's flying down, and just the sudden feeling of weightlessness is really going to throw them off. 17.
Could Mettle... Okay, I was gonna say, yeah.
It's
Mettle,
not.
I think, would look around and try to, like, catch anybody who looks like they're having a hard time. But it
Okay.
looks like everybody's doing just fine.
Well, Miles
So
doesn't,
far.
but it's fine. He just
Oh.
kind of like Miles just kind of he just gets hit on the butt, like he just lands on his butt, and you can see like where Miles landed, a giant crack go up the rock.
Oh.
Maybe we
But
should.
she just grabs all the kids. Okay, time to leave.
What'd you say, Alex?
You're right.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Believe me, I've taken up
Sure.
worse. Yeah, I've taken up much worse scrapes. Let's go.
You know what? That's fair.
Mettle takes a picture of the rock split in half as they're leaving.
Fantastic. So,
Alex is gonna
Mettle,
take a
my
picture of
beloved.
Mettle. Just for fun.
with that, a lot of you managed to collect the dwee leaves and return them safely to Mothman, who says, all right, you got me the munchies, you got me the dwee leaves, take as many pictures you want.
Yay!
And he actually
Alright,
like poses.
group selfie.
Yeah, he poses.
Group selfie!
Group
Wonderful.
selfie. I do want to say that maybe like Archibald holds the camera for like the selfie.
Amazing.
Oh,
Just before the picture is taken, Ruby's gonna cast Gust right into Benjamin's face.
Absolutely wonderful. Fuck yes.
That's going to be another saving. I'm not gonna make a saving throw against that Benji.
It's less for the save and more for the gag of just having the facial expression that's just in high speed winds.
Yes, you take that exact picture. In fact, we see 3 different pictures develop immediately, and it's one of Benji, normal, Benji, gusted, and then Benji and Alex looking at each other, Alex laughing, Benji angry.
The third. I want to tell you, the third image is just a blur frame as Benjamin is lunging at Alex.
Wonderful. So,
But eventually, the only thing that stops Benji from killing Alex outright.
Benji tries to tackle Alex, and Alex immediately casts Misty Step.
hell yes.
I was going to say Archibald just yanks him by the tail once more, telling Benji, "This is child. Be kind to child." But the child's a little Benji.
Fucking wonderful.
Come on, say it! I know it, I am.
So, with that,
Although I doubt you won't get in trouble for teaching a whole lot of kids some nasty words.
Banana looks over. What words?
And Archibald just to all of you just says, "Move." Moving on.
all right, come
I
on.
don't know if I feel like it.
You're getting out of my RV park, please. Thank you for the dweelies. Thank you for the munchies. You took your pictures.
Well,
I
then,
need to get back to work.
Archibald,
Alright,
Alex.
yeah.
Archibald's response to you is okay, stay.
Banana holds out her hand to Alex. Come on, don't you want to find out what a pizza is?
Yeah, well, Ruby's still gonna be moving because Archibald is not the one she's trying to tick off.
So,
Fair.
with that,
Metal waves till Mothman is like, "Thank you, not the cops."
Mothman gives you a thumbs up with his with his 3 fingers.
Archibald waves back. Benji doesn't do anything.
With that,
Banana waves.
Here's gives thumbs up.
who are you guys going for next?
Where's closest?
Closest would technically be the. Fuck it. We'll leave book for the last. The hide behind.
Right.
Oh, great fun. So, what do we have to do for the hide behind?
The hide behind is a slightly unknown creature. There's no actual picture depicted on the poster itself. There's just like a drawing of a very tall, lanky creature. And so there's
Ooh,
a
creepy.
specific area of the woods where it's said to be like you just have a feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, creepy.
Reaching it is not actually that difficult. But I do need to roll as you guys begin to enter it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
God.
Oh boy.
oh, it is that. Oh, great
Oh,
fun.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
don't
am
worry.
scared.
It's fine.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Freaking. I've just imagined, like, as people are describing how creepy this thing is, Alex just gets, like, a bigger grin, like, yes. Good.
Yeah. And in fact,
I'm-
as a lot of you begin entering this area, there is a slight feeling of you're being watched, like on the back of your neck.
So how I'm imagining is Karis is walking in the back of the group with like their camera facing behind them and it's just like periodically taking pictures.
I just
Mhm.
like to imagine that Benji excuses the feeling of being watched as Archibald stops staring. It's not me.
And as you guys get closer and closer to the center area where most of the stuff is centralized, you start to see trash. Just like a bottle of energy drink over here, a bag of chips over there. It's honestly kind of disgusting because we're in the middle of the woods. Oh fuck!
Oh shit, you
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, it's fine. My water bottle fell
Don't
over.
die.
Nothing
Sad.
bad. Fine, it's close.
Okay.
Benji tries to look into the bag of chips with his hand being slapped by Archibald. No.
There's nothing.
no trash.
There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. It's just a bag of chips. And as you get closer, you begin to see. Is that a manga? Just on the
As
floor.
they're walking, I think As they're walking, I think Alex is actually going to be picking up the trash and just shoving it into her bag of holding.
Oh, that's good.
And
Um,
as the chat is saying, Benjamin just takes the bag, crumples it up, and eats it as Archibald is just going, no!
Oh.
Gross. But I guess that's one way of getting rid of the trash. And
Banana
eventually,
looks confused between the staff and Benj. Is like, what?
I'm gonna
And you just
fucking have to
hear
go back.
Tunes, just roll with it.
You just feel like the distress coming from Archibald as it's desperately trying to reach into Benji's mouth, like, no, 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 no.
I mean,
no,
I'm a tune and
no.
I don't understand. No, wait, I think I do. Never mind.
Can Mettle like take up like an armed like a martial arts stance and then just like put one quick jab into Benji's stomach? Make the trash go.
You fucking hawk up the bag of chips as that happens.
Picture. It's a picture.
Yeah, you just have a picture of that.
Someone else has to take it. Metal's doing the
Understandable.
Banana takes a picture with both her camera and Metals.
Beautiful.
With that,
Welcome to
As they're all
Benji
doing
getting
this, I
bullied.
think Alex is gonna be heading over to the manga that's on the ground and just absently picking it up and looking at it.
yeah, it's called The Glass Half Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Is there a dog in this issue?
There's a cat.
Oh no.
Awful.
It's
Well,
kind
the
of
drawings in that game, we can't read it. It's too bad.
yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, it's in another language anyways, it's fine. And so the closer you seem to get to this centralized location, you eventually reach just a mess, honestly. There's like a bed that's still sprawled out with like a tent over it. There is a small desk set up next to a computer with a satellite dish and a solar panel, with a actual like really raggedy old computer on the desk.
Oh my
On
gosh,
multiple shelves,
Oh my gosh.
you see multiple lines of the same book, or of the same series, all of the manga. You see like multiple little small like figurines is the best way to put it, of like anime characters lining up other shelves.
Mhm.
And it's just like this place has trash everywhere. There's energy drinks, there's soda, there's chips, there's like, it's an otaku's
guys.
dream.
Is that Matsune Hiku?
There's a figure of her.
Otaku!
I don't know. Doesn't sound very good.
Matsune Hiku. Oh my gosh.
And even
That's-
still, that
Somebody who doesn't
feeling
know what a trash can is.
of not being being watched is still persistent.
Mhm.
Wait, hang on. Banana gets an idea. She looks over at the manga, looks around, looks back to the manga. She's like, you know what? I don't think these are in the right order. I think I need to put these in a different order. Hang on. And she goes over to them and she starts taking them out and putting them in the wrong order.
One moment.
Oh my gosh.
Benjamin does
That's a
not.
24. That's a
Oh.
24. So Banana,
Oh.
you grab a manga. You put it.
Do
you put
remember
it,
she has alert.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, go ahead.
What does alert give you again?
I can't be surprised.
Oh, you're not surprised. You're fine.
Okay.
So here's
Mhm.
what
And other
happens.
people don't get advantage, so yeah.
Oh, you're fine. So
Okay.
you grab a manga and you grab multiple manga and you start disorganizing them. And then you notice you placed one. I thought you were sure you placed one there that was like in the wrong order. So you grab it back and then you go look back at the where you just placed it, and it's almost like a game of like what, like they just keep reorganizing themselves.
Banana goes faster. It's working.
The banana goes faster. It
Yeah,
goes
banana goes
faster than
faster.
you. Please roll like sleight of hand if you're doing this.
Okay.
It keeps going faster.
Whoa!
Okay. Well, she can't. I don't think she can beat that, but I'll do it anyway.
Oh God!
Oh,
You were
shit, she's
fucking-
close.
yeah,
23
you-
to 29.
Wow.
Yeah, like it is.
Like, as this is happening, Alex is just holding up a camera and taking a picture of whatever this is.
Yeah,
It's-
no,
it's-
Karis is like taking multiple pictures to try and get some glimpse of something.
As you keep taking pictures, it is like the best you get is a blur. You don't even know what the fuck you're looking at, but you know there's something here now, and it is looking at you. You know that for a fact.
Mhm.
Just so you know,
Wonderful.
Banana's laughing. She's having the time of her life. This is turning into a
Understand?
game
Have a
now.
nice day.
Oh, delightful. Benjamin is just standing there like, oh my gosh, this kid is fast.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a 29.
While whatever this is presumably occupied, can Mettle use 2 key points to cast Path Without Trace?
On you guys?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
You cast Pass
Okay.
Without a Trace. That's a plus 10 to everybody's stealth.
Yeah.
You're
Actually,
And then
what I was going to ask is, how dark is the area around us?
well, it's slightly covered in a tent, and there's some trees everywhere, but there's this like, there's enough light that you can see, but like it's
Would you count it as dim light?
I'll say there's patches of dim light. You know how like leaves kind of like you see like the pattern of leaves over this like peek through the sun. That. So it's
Actually-
it's dark, but
So what I'm gonna have is Benjamin say, "Okay, find a hiding place." As Benji scatters up a tree and using one of his Eldritch invocations, one with shadows, he's going to go into a dim light area, and he's going to become invisible.
okay.
Alex is
Understood.
just standing here with like the one volume of manga that isn't on the shelf, and she's
Yeah.
just sitting here like, we could ask them for a picture in exchange. I have your book. Do you want it back?
In your head, Alex, you hear the words leave.
Okay. Cool. You know that mental trick.
This
still-
is still
you
happening
still-
while the books are still
Look.
going.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you still cannot see it.
Look, how about this? I'll put the book back if you let us take one measly little picture. Is that okay?
Hey, Alex. Hey, Alex.
Hmm?
What book?
Oh, dang it.
It's no longer in your
You know what? You know what? That's fair. I'll give you that. That's pretty good. Props to you. You're pretty good at this.
I mean, it's your own fault you left it out in the woods with all the trash.
I mean, if you want, we could maybe pick this place up. And she like kicks one of the energy drinks.
Leave my home. It's,
Another one measly picture, that's all we want. And then we'll leave.
it's Banana still doing this.
Yes.
I need you to roll another one at disadvantage because you are starting to get tired.
Aw.
Oh,
Aw.
Oh no.
Is anybody else following Benji's plan of hiding?
well,
I don't-
Karis will. Karis
Sarah
will.
as well? Okay.
Well, there you
God.
go, Jade. At disadvantage, have a
Holy
20.
Oh, okay.
amazing.
I mean, Ruby is not hiding at all. Ruby is just staying in the middle and being a problem until they get what they want.
Archibald just hops down from the location of where Benji is hiding and just hops on over to you, Alex, and is just maybe hide.
Not going to.
Then show and take picture.
Here's what I'll say happens. Because you are annoying him a lot. And this is definitely not a strategy I anticipated because you're not one of the players I was anticipating. But here's what I'll say. Banana, at some point you mixing up the things stop fixing themselves. And it seems like the area around all of you just darkens more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And
Oh,
Hang
fun.
on.
Alex.
Banana doesn't notice it stops fixing itself.
Fucking fantastic. Yeah. That keeps going on in the background as Alex, you suddenly feel a breath very much behind you, like right behind you.
Does
Oh, so that's why I called the hide behind.
question, does Archibald know it's because they're standing right
Unfazed.
It seems that from wherever you, no matter what location any of you are at, it seems to always be behind, just good enough to hide behind Alex. So you saw like
Can Alex just like turn her camera around, hold it above her head, and just take a picture?
you do so, you bring it back, you look at it. It's a picture like like you have to get it at a specific angle to get it, and like even look like taking it at your back. It just seems to move faster than the actual camera can actually catch it.
I
You turn
have
around, Alex. So you turn
Good
around.
at this.
I have a very stupid suggestion.
I mean, Jade, this child does not fear God. Yes, she is turning around.
You turn around. You see a large set of glowing, glowing eyes, and this is what you see.
Aww.
As finally, with all of you annoying it, you see tears streaming down its eyes. Please leave. I just want to be left alone.
And we just want a picture. Benji hops down from his hiding position with the camera, just kind of like wiggling a bit. One picture, and I promise that at least I won't be coming back. I can't say the same for any of these kids, especially that one, and he's pointing to Alex.
Please.
Wait, Alex, despite the one banana messing with all the
I'll leave
posts.
after a picture.
Curse gives a thumbs up.
Take your picture.
Archibald is just petting his leg.
It just moves away from you. Its legs are just like slightly like they're thin and lanky and very long, and they just move like out of the way whenever you try to touch them.
Jade,
I'll try to comfort, but
oh,
okay.
can Mettle like take out like a piece of paper and like a stick of charcoal and start scribbling something from where they've hidden themselves?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Banana realizes she accidentally misorganized everything into the proper order, and
Yeah.
then finally comes back over. It's like, oh wait, hang on, and then goes to see what everybody else is doing.
Amazing. You see, the hide behind has presented itself.
Benji is going to take the camera and he's going to try and take a picture.
You take a picture. It does work, albeit I will say that it is the fucking saddest goddamn picture you've ever fucking taken. As it's just like this person's just fucking crying.
Banana holds up a banana to the hide behind. Are you hungry? Do you want something?
Benji is shaking the photograph. Good enough. We'll be out of your hair soon.
Do you want a banana?
No,
You sure? They're tasty.
I have all I need, and it like its arm just stretches really long, and it reaches behind its bed and is a bag of chips, and he opens it and he takes a bite out of it.
You know, that's a lot of manga you've got there. My friend reads manga too. They have a big bookshelf of it with lots of different kinds.
I'm sure you're not a real fan.
Well, what does it mean
Okay.
to be a real fan?
Okay, we're going.
Oh wow.
Lex is just gonna go behind Banana and just start pushing Banana out of the area. We're not getting into this conversation.
I want to say that as Miles finally leaves, because I get to be mean to my own characters, the computer short circuits and a fire lights. And in doing so, part of like it's underneath like a small tent, and so it does like a little, absolutely breaking the laws of physics, but it does a little like it lifts up like the stakes that had implanted the tent, and it drags it over to a different location, knocking over a bookshelf, and in doing so, something else falls over, and it is like a chain reaction of just this entire creature's like home just falling apart
Oh no!
as you all leave.
Gosh.
Benjamin once again grabbing all the kids, using Mage Hand also, and with Archibald also catching on, and just grabbing one of the kids like, okay, let's go, before this is our problem.
Yeah, well,
Miles-
Alex is already steering root banana out, so it's just like, oh, okay, we're leaving.
Miles just like waves back and, sorry, my insurance will cover it.
Before Mettle
just-
leaves from hiding, just walks up to the hide behind and pushes a piece of paper into its hands.
What is
Runs away.
what does paper look? What is in it?
Kenkuji Traits Expert Forgery. It is a picture of the hide behind posing with Matsune Hiku.
Yo, kid, you should charge for these.
Can I roll sleight of hand?
I'm not stealing that.
No, just to see what might be in his pockets.
Sure.
24.
A 24. Fucking take your pick. There is a just by feeling inside of his pocket, like as he looks down at this picture, you manage to he has a hammer space, so you just reach into there and fucking take out there's like commemorative limited edition commemorative figurine still in the packaging. There is that's probably worth 10 gold by itself. There is a fucking a set of special edition cover mangas.
Jade, I
Yeah?
need to know something.
Yeah,
Is
what's
there
up?
a set of replica katanas?
Yes, there is a replica katana. You managed to find a fucking katana.
Yeah.
Find whatever stats you need for that.
Like when he says you should charge for these, Metal just waves the katana and just sticks the tongue out at him and then zips off.
The high behind does not want to follow. This kid is too powerful.
All these kids are powerful. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, probably get snapped one last selfie, really quick selfie before running away.
He's holding a picture of himself with the Matsune Hiku and crying on the floor on all fours. His house on fire and destroyed, and you looking back in that fucking meme of the child looking at smiling at the Hera before we fucking turn back. And with that, we're going on break.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
What is this chaos?
Oh, God. This is the fucking best.
Oh my gosh.
This is
I'm
a
so delighted by this.
Mhm.
I get to be a little shit.
You do.
Oh, gosh.
And Ruby and Banana get to meet. Oh my gosh. It's Alex, but
Yeah. Yeah.
So if anybody's gonna
Okay.
understand the name stuff, it's Banana.
We're taking a 10-minute break.
Yeah. 10-minute break time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jade, this has been so fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
very glad.
I'm so glad. And I'm so glad I've got the staff. Also, I'm sorry, Doc.
I can't believe all the kids are after Benji. Well, we're after Benji, but
Banana's not.
Ruby
Banana
took
hasn't
one
done
look
anything
at Benjamin and said, "Oh, I'm gonna choose violence today."
I like how even Dice Parsley was joining in. I'm bullying Benji.
I mean, Banana hasn't done anything to Benji.
I continue to regret the fact that I have changed him to a warlock and not that I changed him to warlock because he had so many great spells as a sorcerer. But I'm sad. Okay, you know what? I have one thing I can do to you, Alex.
Leafy, I can't. Oh
Can
my
you?
God.
Can you?
I'll do it.
Oh, you can try.
I
You might
will.
not succeed, but you can try. Also, Doc, I have to know, what does Pritch think of Ruby?
Mm,
Please. I
believe-
have to know.
Chaotic little bean.
Mhm.
Okay, you know what? There are two things I can do, but good content.
And that's good content, yeah.
Bridge, I can't believe you are supporting bullying of one of your own warlocks. You better. Does this make you happy?
Maybe
Yeah, it makes
it's
for
just
good
because
content.
They're sad they're stuck in the staff.
It makes for good content.
I made a pact with you, and this.
You made a pact. You made a pact, and you knew what you were getting into when you did it. It's a literal contract.
That no. He
Huh.
was partially aware of what he was signing himself up for, but like, but I just imagine Benji with like, I am revolted, I am angry, I dedicate my I forgot how the vine went. Shoot.
Also,
Banana
I'm
confused.
dying.
I'm revolted. I dedicate my life to our Lord and Savior Prince Twine, and this is the thanks I get.
I'm also. Fuck, my music is
Banana
getting-
confused. At least you're not living in the staff. That would be harder.
Nope.
At least
that's
I'm not where
At least you're not having to live in the staff.
in the staff.
Oh, the music has returned.
Sorry about that. I forget that the music is supposed to keep going, but some of the songs seem to be broken, and I don't know which ones there are. So
Oh.
I'm actually gonna test it real quick.
That's fair. Also, to clarify, Banana's confused that she thinks the chat and Pritch are in the staff.
I know what the staff mean.
Beloved.
What?
Love it.
Oh,
Um,
she's got John's
Just
staff. That's
imagine
how
like a
she's in your chat.
side. I'm just imagining like a side conversation between Alex and Banana. Like, so why do you think there's people in the staff? Is it like, and like, because Banana did mention there being tinies in it before, right?
Yeah. She's like, I'm not sure. I think like they might be tinies, because that would mean that it makes sense for them more to fit in the staff. But maybe they're
could see
spirits
that.
instead. I haven't figured it out yet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If my can I see it real quick? I want to see. Give me.
I'm supposed to be taking care of it, but you can hold on to it at the same time as me.
Hey, Pritch, can you say hi to Banana for me? Thanks.
See, they know who I am.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So like, you can, Banana won't quite let go of the staff, but you can hold on to it with her. And I'm assuming that if Ruby holds the staff, that Ruby, oh yeah, the second you grab the staff, Banana's like, oh yeah, you might want to be careful. It's a little loud. There's a lot of this.
Cool. Is it possible to make the roll an advantage since I've been warned, or do I just do wisdom?
I'd say yes, because Banana can help. So.
Okay, cool. Cool. I like how this is supposed to be a break and we're still going.
That's fine. You can RP during
Now
the
it
break.
happens.
We're having our own type of break.
19!
Oh, there we go.
We can just say this is happening on you guys' way to the cave where Bigfoot's supposed to live.
Yeah.
Curse is watching all this. They're not taking the staff, but they're watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's
Oh, that's a lot. Whoa! Are there
Yeah, see,
sneaks?
Yeah, that's why I think they're all in there. I mean, but they keep saying they're an ethereal gallery, so maybe they're just ghosts in there.
Amazing.
Wait.
Well, this is more like a magical item, so it's probably just a magical connection to whatever these things are.
Hold on, I have
Oh.
It's like a spell focus, but for a specific effect.
I have a
That's
question I
smart!
wanna ask.
That's smart magic stuff! You know smart magic stuff!
I do! I do, in fact.
Oh,
No, it's
Well-
not magic stuff.
Very smart child. I wanted to ask, is Archibald able to hear the chat because he's the familiar of Benji, or would he not be able to? I could also say, he's the familiar of Benji. They both share a telepathic link, so they can share thoughts with each other. Alrighty, so Archibald can hear you, Pritch.
I do know that
Cool.
and this is Miles speaking up. I do know that the person who owns that staff is supposed to be Grunkle, or not Grunkle Town, Mr. Doe, and well, apparently he's like a warlock, if I understand it, and
Oh,
This is part
okay,
of-
that makes sense.
Oh,
Part of
so
the pack.
yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, this is more of a connection. Okay, good. There's not a god stuck in here then.
Yeah.
If
It's
there was-
like it's like a
if-
sending stone, if that makes sense. If you
If there
know what a
was
sending stone is.
there, wouldn't it be best if you freed the god if it was trapped in there?
Well, it depends on what the god wants.
I mean the god is
Banana looks
probably
like it's
That's
staff.
Be free.
like if it's like a sending stone, the god is probably somewhere else.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably.
So it's more the crystal on the top than the whole staff. That
It
makes sense.
says that they've got their own little room.
Yeah. That I mean,
Cool.
you know, if you didn't say that, because I mean, the little room could be the stone.
Oh,
said it's
that's
not
cool.
fun.
It's like a pocket dimension. Oh,
I know about those.
congrats! You've activated the hyperfixation.
It is suddenly now making sense. So wait, do you see through all the other stuff too, or is it just the staff?
It makes sense. Anything that's connected to the god would be able to communicate with it. So if anyone else has stuff like this, and like Ruby kind of taps the
Banana
The-
bounces happily. That means I met you before.
Alright, Karis's attention has been gotten and they're gonna try to touch the staff.
Oh boy.
oh boy, careful, it's loud.
I met you 3 times? That's a lot of times. I have 3 nickels.
Okay, what's your always save? +2. That's not the right thing. There we go. 14.
14.
Better than 4.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful, delightful. Everyone here is a delight.
Okay, I think I fixed the music.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I think they're gonna flinch but not let go. But it is very loud.
Mm-hmm.
Careful.
First thing they hear is Karis get the moss.
Here's the moss.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's moss around?
Sure.
I am the banana.
If anything, it should
Actually,
be.
that'd be investigation.
Yeah, if well,
Oh, wait,
or
I'm
nat-
holding
that would
a
actually
fruit.
be probably nature
Nature? Okay.
or survival if you'd like.
So if
Well, I mean, if
so
they're
people who
specifically
touch
looking for
these
moss.
things-
Well, survival is +4, so I'll go for that. Oh, it's just a 10.
That's a lot of bananas.
It's a lot of bananas.
Banana, remember,
Karis-
she's holding a banana.
Hey, how close is Banana?
She's also holding a banana.
Oh, right,
She's-
right. Karis just kind of like puts a hand on Banana, like on Banana's head. Just Banana gotten.
Oh,
Karis has
oh,
gotten
you
a
want a banana? I still have one. You want a banana?
They say sure.
You are handed a
Wonderful.
banana.
They
I will
have
say-
a banana, guys.
I
They
will
got
say
a banana.
that arrows. You
Beautiful.
also do happen to find a bit of moss growing on the side of a tree.
Eat it.
yes, good.
Well, they have to roll again if they let go and touch it again. Okay. Yeah. So they'll go and grab the moss and come back,
Mhm.
and they will eat the moss. They have eaten the moss. They give a thumbs
This
up.
is
It's good moss.
wild.
Yeah.
Good
This
moss.
is wild.
This is what usually days.
While this is all happening, that
This is-
Mettle has tied their scarf around their head like a ninja headband, and it's just Taruno running through the background.
Listen,
Yes.
This is
I like how this break is just everyone talking to the chat, pretty much.
Good.
Yeah.
lucky. This is the calmest the chat has been in a good while.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's usually a lot more wild than this, but we got them at a good time.
Alex, it's kind of what Camp Campen is always like. So
I can actually hear something for
It's always
once.
like this.
yeah,
Hmm.
nothing bad really ever happens.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Now I'm kind of wishing I signed up. Oh, next year.
yeah, like there's been some stuff,
I
like,
mean-
but everything's been fine.
Kara says they should be concerned at that comment.
Oh, I wouldn't be concerned about it. They were. I'm not sure myself. They were.
Okay, now they're talking about things. You know what? I'm just gonna, and Ruby's just gonna let go of the staff because
Yeah.
they're starting to be vague. And they're starting
Anyways,
to be,
the
starting
chat
to be like sus.
prominent. The chat is.
My chat.
Anyways, so eventually, with the second picture gotten, you guys eventually make your. We're just gonna start up now.
Doc, you're horrible.
Oh wait, yes, everybody's here. Okay, good.
Banana just looks at the staff confused. She is like, I don't know what that is.
Just for that, grabs the pin. He chucks it at the ground. He stomps on it. Realizes that there's a needle on the back of it. As he just hops around like, no, should not have done that.
Ruby starts cackling.
Karis is giggling.
Everyone is laughing. So is Miles.
Sorry, Benji.
No,
Oh,
this one.
tunes are great.
I'll give you a pass on that one. I deserve that.
Okay. If I may wrangle you all, please.
Okay.
Eventually, a lot of you make your way towards the last location. This was described on the flyer or on the little piece of paper as basically a cave on the eastern side of camp, near the activities area. Closer actually to this is the closest the camp ever reaches to Bottomless Heights, which is outside of the reservation limits. And as you reach the cave, it is a large opening, and scattered about on the ground again. This time are paper, just white printer paper.
Is
There
there
is-
anything on them?
I'm sorry.
Is there anything on the paper?
Nope, it's just white printer paper with nothing on it. There's a couple of
Going to-
pens. Yeah, there's a couple of
Oh
pens
my
here and there.
goodness.
What is
Mettle's
with all
collecting
these
those.
guys? What is with all these guys? Haven't they ever heard of keep it better than how you found it?
Apparently not. I think Cryptids is just code for people who are messy.
That's what it seems like.
Isn't
Oh.
there
People
like
who don't clean up after themselves like they should. Like as she's talking, she's like pointedly cleaning up the papers.
Benji is going to take one of the
You
papers?
leave nature better than you found it.
Benji is going to
Yeah,
take one
that's
of the
fair.
printer papers. I'm gonna have him. He's gonna pluck out one of his feathers. He's going to dip it into his own ink. Don't worry about it. And then on the paper, he's going to write out a message of "Tell camp to look better after forest." And he sticks that onto one of the spikes of Archibald, which Archibald is very annoyed at. I am not your pill and board.
Understandable. So, are there a lot of you going inside the cave?
Okay.
Yeah.
After we've grabbed a bunch of paper.
Oh,
Wait, how dark is the cave?
Uh,
Hey, what's an Eldritch Blast?
it's a spell. You get one casting of
don't
it.
do that.
You get one
Don't-
casting
Oh,
of it.
okay.
But
It's a spell that does damage to stuff.
Oh, I'll remember that. Okay, and before they go into the cave, though, Banana will reach to her side, pull out her rapier. I've got light if we need it. I got a staff and a sword.
Maybe don't do that. Ruby's just gonna.
But don't we want
Ruby's
light?
just gonna take out.
I was gonna say
Yes,
that
but maybe
the-
not a sword.
I was gonna say that the cave itself, while the entryway is like mostly dark, you do see there's some light at the end of it, and it's actually light bulbs.
Huh.
What? Oh, it's a
Well,
light post.
still, for at least until they notice that there's light, Ruby is gonna like be pulling like a pocket watch out of her bag of holding and casting light on it.
Oh, fantastic! Man,
Metal
you're not
said-
the only one with a
Ben-
pocket watch.
I was going to say that
Yeah.
Benjamin, the dark cave, begins to take off his sunglasses because he has been wearing that the entire time. And as he takes them off, you see that his eyes are just mostly purely black, really dilated. And then Alex over here casts light, and then he just hisses as the light hits his eyes. And he's
Amazing.
Uh,
Alex has
at
the
least.
biggest shit-eating grin. And she starts striding forward.
he pulls the sunglasses back on very angrily as he follows behind. Like,
Metal's gonna like put out like the katana, like it's like a stop beam. Holds up like a finger and then like wraps on like one of the rocks outside the mouth of the cave, and then waits a second and goes, "Not cops."
So,
oh, delightful.
Amazing.
as a lot of you begin walking your way inside, what is the party order, please?
Bananas
Oh,
up
Ruby's
with
going
Alex.
first.
Ruby's going
Bananas up
first?
with Alex.
Okay.
I want to say
yeah,
Benjamin
Karis
third.
is soon behind. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
They're all together pretty much, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, probably.
I
Karis
So,
isn't far behind
gaggle
either.
children.
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay. So then I will, you know what? That's fine. I have a good idea how to handle that. Fine. As you guys begin walking forward, you notice there's like, obviously there's light. There's light from light bulbs that are just hanging from the ceiling from like a single cable. On each side of like the cave walls, you begin to see like desks, just with like fax machines and like pens and papers and staplers and on either side of the walls. All of these bits of machinery, just like office supplies. There's like one of those rolly chairs that's just sitting that's just there. You begin to see that the floor begins to turn. Instead of that rocky terrain, it's more flat. Who has
Metal
has a,
grab-
what's the highest passive
Metal grabs the
investigation?
rolly chair and then like pats it, like looks at like Miles.
Oh, yes.
I was gonna say
Gets on
Karis was gonna go over there and just spin around in the rolling chair.
3 of them could
Oh
fit.
my gosh,
Yes,
wait.
3 of them can
wait.
fit.
Three of them fit.
Yeah, Miles
Like-
can fit in there.
Yeah, Ruby's just gonna let like all of the kids climb on. He's like, all right.
I need
And
to
then
know.
Ruby's gonna wait for everyone to be on and then start spinning them.
Yes.
Hell yes.
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 Oh,
Also, is
delightful.
Ruby having
pull
chair
something.
flashbacks? Is
I
Ruby
must-
having any chair flashbacks?
I must ask, who has the highest passive?
Possibly Banana.
Definitely not Ruby.
What
Definitely
is-
not Ruby.
Definitely.
What is bananas?
16.
16 for Metal too.
Oh, there we go.
16?
Handshake.
16.
Do not ask Benji for his passive perception. He has a 9.
Oh, dang.
Fast. Okay.
There's
None
a
of
lot
you,
kids on this.
none of you
lot
are
of kids on this
particularly
chair.
looking, and so
Wait,
Banana.
can I?
Uh-huh.
As you guys begin walking forward, spinning the chair and all that, you suddenly feel as though you've hit a trip, like you're almost going to trip on something, and it's not a wire, but it's instead like a small line of paper clips that have been stuck together into a line, and you pulse on that, and then on top of each of you, a large cage falls.
Oh.
Oh, Benji does not like this.
Okay.
Oh, if Banana notices it, can she get out of the way, or?
Sadly, your passive was not enough to notice, so you just trip on the wire, and almost
Okay,
instantaneously, all of those cages fall on top of you.
Jade. Okay,
Alright,
so
cool. Hey, Jade.
Oh,
Hey,
you have
Jade.
the alert feed. That's right.
yeah.
You do have the alert
Hey,
feed.
Hey,
I'll let you make a dex save if
hey,
you
Jade.
want. Yes.
Let me hit you with this combo. The moment the cage is down, Ruby's gonna be casting Misty Step out of it.
17. You dodge out of the way. You misty step out of the cage. Miles, Karis, and
And
Mettle are all three in one cage because they were all sitting
They're-
together on the chair.
They're still spinning.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
They
still
still got
spinning.
the momentum. It's still spinning.
And then Ruby is also going to be casting invisibility on herself and the closest person to her because she's doing it at 3rd level.
Okay. I guess that's Banana since they're both the ones that got out.
Yeah.
So is
Okay.
Benji caught because he was the one spinning the chair? Well, he was helping spin it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes
the whole
sense.
4 of them just stuck
Miles also casts Misty Step and gets out of here.
Okay, all 3. Still in the cage.
Ah! Benji is rattling the bars as. Can I say that?
Wait, you rattle the bars?
Mhm.
Yes, he
you
does
rattle-
begin to.
You rattle the
Yes,
bars
and-
and you tear it. It's made out of cardboard.
Amazing.
Oh.
Pure anger, he takes the cardboard pieces and he shoves it into his mouth. With a very loud and telepathic "No!" from Archibald. Actually, all of you can hear Archibald going "No!"
Yeah, Banana, you are now holding Alex's hand, and Alex is holding your hand, and very quietly you just hear Alex, "Oh, that's fun."
Yeah, that was interesting. You also now have Blessings of the Trickster
Aww.
because you're holding her hand.
Aww.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
we're both invisible, so we already have advantage. So
Yeah.
I know. It's
Alright,
a
well,
banana thing. Don't worry
we're going
about
to be invisible for the next hour. So
Yes.
Okay.
Paris tries to get up off the chair and they immediately fall over. They're very
Perhaps-
dizzy.
And Miles helps you back up.
Aw.
Perhaps we should look for traps.
Sounds like a plan.
They
The
mentioned that
disembodied
it was
voice
cardboard
of-
though.
Alex says.
Miles says that.
Benji just
Mhm.
looks at Archibald and just Archibald, I declare you as our trap finder. Lead the way. And Archibald is just looking
Sure.
at Benji like.
Okay, sure. I need you to roll investigation with Archibald's stats. Is anybody
And-
else? And is
is
anybody else
investigation-
looking?
Investigation
Banana will look.
is
Yeah.
intelligence, right? No,
Yes.
what Benji had planned was that Archibald leads the way and triggers any traps because honestly, Archibald's not that bad to lose. Great,
Oh my god.
Benji, great.
Nope.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so
Okay.
It's
From
hang on.
Archibald,
I will.
he
I will
is-
say this. I'm only
is
having two
horrible.
people. I'm only having two people looking for traps because that's usually a roll I try to roll with unless I ask for everybody. So, sadly, with an 8 and a 3, I'll say this. Banana, you don't see any particular traps, and you've actually managed to just like walk forward a little bit and say before and say like it's safe and like stuff like that, and like you look back at everybody, and then
Ruby
Archibald.
is in fact holding Banana's hand and is like, if Ruby does notice the traps, Ruby's just gonna be like, no, maybe just step back a bit.
Sadly, Ruby doesn't notice long because Archibald steps forward and lands on like a small plate, and it just slightly goes down. And 1 second.
Boy,
Oh.
Archibald flutters up like, oh gosh, oh no, 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 no.
Banana, in front of you, you see a safety scissor fly forward across the room. And then
Oh,
multiple
is it-
of them. It's an arrow trap made out of safety scissors.
Oh! Oh! Metal! Are they flying at the group?
And they're flying at across the room, basically, like from wall to wall.
Can Metal
Can Mettle what? Breaks? Hello? Everyone? Oh, shit. Oh, that's no bueno. I'm sorry, folks. I seem to have lost Wi-Fi. Yep. Love having outages. Okay. Oh. Hi, hello.
Are you here?
Hi. Yes, hi.
You're here. Hello.
Oh lordy. Okay, yeah, my computer
The internet.
and my
The
internet just
internet
fucking died.
died.
Yeah, it just went to
It
poop.
Is the
Okay.
recording still going?
Oh, my recording's still going. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
quick question. What was the last thing everybody heard?
The flying safety scissors.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Breaks,
we were
you were.
wondering-
Do you want to pull the stream back up?
Yee.
Oh yes, please. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Because Stream died.
Yes,
Died.
Stream died.
We would like
Sorry.
our tunes.
Pritch in the background. No, the stream died.
Oh.
No, the internet.
No.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what clued us in that something might have been wrong. The music died, so we're just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Breaks was saying something. What was Breaks saying?
Yeah. As a monk, Mettle has deflect missiles, so I was wondering if she could just kind of hop out in front and just ting 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 ting.
Absolutely. Roll me some what's the actual like skill check that you have to use for those?
It's just a feature.
It's
You
just
can
a
use your
feature?
reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do
Okay.
so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 10. So I suppose that would only be attributable to 1.
No, because I like this scene. So, just you like immediately like see the one safety scissor, the banana trigger, like move across, and you immediately step up to Chance and just grab it and then throw it and block one of the holes. And just using your
Yes.
feature, you just keep like this safety scissor after safety scissor. You just keep throwing them back into the holes, blocking the trap itself.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That was the best thing ever. That was so cool.
Just brushes off the tunic. Don't worry about it.
Aww. Oh, I'm dying. That's so
So-
good.
Lastly,
Also, I think Banana and Ruby are still invisible, so every once in a while it's just disembodied voices.
understandable.
Wonderful.
Let's roll Benji in for a loop.
Lastly, a lot of you finally come up to like an open chamber in this cave. Desks like line up every single edge of this wall, except for a door at the very end of this section. And in the very center of this room is a large floating printer. 6 colored laser printer
so many
cartridges.
levels.
Yeah, 1 second. 6 colored printer laser cartridges are seen attached to the very top of this printer. And as you step into the room, the door closes behind you,
Oh, there's a door.
and inside of all of your minds, you hear the words, "Hello, adventurers! I will gladly open the door back for you and allow you further into the chambers. But in trade, will you do me a favor?" And you guys know that it's coming from the printer. "I want to print the colors teal, amber, charteries, black and white. Once you have printed the papers, place them inside the slot of the door, and I will open the door for you. And you guys see each of the cartridges are a different color. There's a blue, a yellow, a red, a green, and an orange, and a purple.
Oh. So it's like mixing colors kind of thing.
Correct.
I think Mettle just pulls out like one blank paper, looks at it. It's white.
That is correct.
Puts it into the slot.
You have gotten
Can
the
you-
white paper. Congratulations.
Mettle puts both arms up in triumph.
What are the colors?
Alright,
Metal feels the high five on one of the hands.
Yeah!
And the other one. 2 high fives.
Here, invisible high fives. This is
for black.
just hiding.
Wait, for black. Can Benji do the same trick that he did for when he was writing? Just, he plucks out another feather of his, dips it into his own ink as he starts to scribble over one of the papers.
It's gonna take you a while with a quill that big. You're gonna need a brush if you want to actually make it black paper.
Mm-hmm.
And the printer wants you to print it.
Yeah.
Can I argue that
I
I
think- Well, Ruby still has like the stack of papers she collected from like the front.
Yeah.
No,
There's also a
I think
small
she's
stack
just
of
gonna-
papers like
you-
in the room. So
I wanted to make an argument that technically I'm the one printing it because, you know what, if we want to do it printer style, he just starts doing it like a printer where he does it line by line, side to side.
I will say this: that when the printer prints something out, it prints the whole paper as one color,
Yes.
and then you can put it again to get a different color.
Okay.
So that's part of the process, which is why I was saying it would take you a while. If you want to just like dip it in your own ink and then just get black piece of paper out, sure.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's just absolutely terrifying, but you can do it.
Jade, would you mind putting what color the cartridges are in?
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you.
What is
Well,
Charteris
teal's
even
like
look
a. Well, teal is like a blue-green kind of color, so maybe if we put it in blue first and then we go over to green. And like as
Yeah.
Ruby's saying this, like saying her thought process out loud, she's walking over to like wherever the blue printer thing is, and like it's just it looks like a floating stack of papers.
Wonderful.
You have to
Bananas going
actually
over as well. It's like, yeah, we need just a little bit of green and blue, and that should be teal.
climb onto the printer, and as you put the paper in, it grows to a much larger size. And if you want to they have to actually take off the cartridges. You're walking on the printer itself.
I am tall.
So what cartridges are you taking out?
First blue and then green for the teal one.
So those are the ones you're leaving in.
Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah,
'Cause
like
you need-
leaving
Oh, yeah,
those
yeah,
ones
yeah.
in
Yeah.
to make that color. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we take out
Okay.
the yellow, red, orange, and purple.
Okay, you take those out,
Mhm.
and as you put the paper down, it begins to print, and it prints out a nice teal color.
Yeah, we got it!
Nice.
He grabs it and holds it up
Here.
triumphantly.
Yay! Invisible clapping noises.
Hey, Carrots, you want to try one?
They not they'll try for the amber. I'm personally trying to figure out whether that would be red and orange or or orange and yellow, one of the two, and I'm not sure which.
I think it's a yellow-orange.
Yellow orange. All right, so
Yellow, orange, yeah.
they will put those two back in and take out the blue and green and
Okay.
put the paper in.
You do so, you get a nice amber color paper.
All right.
Yeah, you got
Thumbs
it!
up. Double thumbs up raised in the air.
More invisible clapping.
Amazing.
I think if I remember right, chartreuse is kind of like a yellow-green kind of thing.
Ah, so the green goes back
Metal.
in and we get yellow.
Metal, do you want to give it a go?
Nods enthusiastically.
Yeah, come on!
Okay.
Climbs up top. Removes
Yeah.
everything except the yellow and the green.
Okay, and you press on the printer printer button, and it prints out a nice charteries green color.
Nice.
You did it! Invisible high clapping.
Holds up like a feather, holds up like a finger, and is like puts the purple in with the green and the yellow, and then just prints out something just out of curiosity.
Purple, green, and yellow.
Yeah.
One moment. Purple, green, and yellow.
But that could-
I think that's
That you get teal. Oh, hello? Motherfucker.
Wait, yep, there goes.
Oh,
James
fucking A.
died.
Hi.
Yep. Oh,
Hi,
that's
welcome
weirdly
back.
timing then. Welcome back.
Goodness gracious. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what the hell's going on.
No, you're fine.
I
pat
gently
you.
pat you. It is not your fault. It is the
It is
internet.
absolutely not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This delightful everything.
We got some art in the meantime.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Uh,
some good art.
okay. I'll look at that in a minute. Alright, so. You get teal from my last remember. By putting in those colors.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh,
Teal
yeah.
again. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Like.
Wait, did you
Mettle
miss us
looks
getting the
very
chartreuse or?
confused.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the chart I have and like that's what it seems to be the most. One second. Okay, so you put in yellow and green and purple.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So red and green would automatically make like a brown kind of thing because they're complementary colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But that's not
adding the purple in might make it a more
digital.
purpley brown. That is true.
True.
Digital, it might make it differently.
yeah, this is a laser printer.
Yellow would. That's
that's fair.
it then. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything suddenly makes
From
sense.
the looks of it, if you mix like a chartreuse and a purple, you're gonna get something that's kind of like a dusty kind of gray color, purple gray color.
Yeah, that makes
Nice.
sense.
Looks,
Yeah.
that sounds like a violet.
It's kind of the same color as metal.
Nice.
That's so good.
All right, well you get that color.
Yeah. Metal just
Wonderful.
holds it up, and then holds it against them. Holds it up.
More invisible clapping.
Thumbs up from Paris.
Metal.
Okay.
Metal. The floating pile of papers slowly floats over to you.
Metal watches it.
Are you guys just gonna play around with
Like-
this? Because you guys have made all the
Silent
paper.
offer.
I think Benji
Takes the
Silent
paper.
offer.
eats the paper. He's like 1/3 in, and he's like, I'm done. I'm starting to feel
You have
lightheaded.
given Metal power.
Mhm.
You hear padding noises on the printer.
Ruby's saving one of the piece of paper for black eventually, but actually, wait, what? do
You
we
already
have to do
got-
for
yeah.
black? There's no black.
You already
yeah.
you already got black.
Oh,
All right, cool.
when did we
Cool.
go?
In that case, let's have fun.
Yeah.
I thought
It was
BB I thought you did your thing.
Oh, I think okay. So what I said was Benji gave up like 1/3, and as he says, I'm starting to feel lightheaded. He
Ah,
takes
okay.
one good look at it. He takes the paper. He shoves it into his own cheek, and he pulls out a completely black piece of paper.
There you go.
There you go.
Huh.
There
He
we
put
go.
it where it's supposed to go.
You hear the
and he
printer.
Mettle takes a picture.
You hear the printer say, "Gross, but all right. Whatever fits your needs, dude. Why? Like, why? They're children here, dude.
You couldn't stop me. That's why.
I'm a magical printer. Like, in the middle of a cave. You have to go out there and live. And this is what you choose to spend your life doing?
Wow.
You require brain cells to operate. I don't have that.
I don't have a brain. You don't have an excuse.
Well, they did just say they don't have brain cells.
I think like as this interaction is happening, Ruby is just going around and collecting all the papers that they needed for the door.
Yeah.
And as she's going back towards the door, she's just like gently elbowing Miles as she goes like, "These guys are great."
Absolutely. Oh. By the way, do you see that as Miles has walked past this, like, not everything is exploding, but it's more like drawers suddenly shut open and like papers fall out, pens go
Mhm.
flying everywhere. He's kind of just been meandering around the area. He's helping like print out more papers with metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have enough like separate colors to just kind of like make like a Mario like a Mario like pixel.
Paper Mario.
Yes,
Yeah, Paper Mario pixel thing
Yes.
on the side of the cave. And
Wonderful.
present
absolutely.
Oh,
They just start
delightful.
making pixel art of each
Yes.
other.
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
And
delightful.
it absolutely starts helping with this.
Mm.
Wait, and at
One
the end, when they're
pixel art
all
is
up,
the
they
picture
take a
itself.
picture.
Take a picture in front of the thing of all the things. Yes.
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 Picture.
Mhm.
With that,
Yeah.
a lot of you put the papers back like on the door, and you see, "Congratulations, you have passed the challenge." One of you grossly, but that's all right, I guess. And just the door opens.
Veggie, raspberry.
Man, I'm really glad I'm not door right now. Isn't that right, door? Yeah, no, man, this is kind of really gross. Like, you didn't have to do. Like, I would have given you the answer to the puzzle. Like, you didn't have to do this. Like, Benji, I think that's your name. This is gross. This is public indecency.
Veggie grabs the paper back and shoves it back into his cheek.
Oh,
This time, not.
I really don't want to. I don't want to think about this. Ruby's disembodied voice sounds as she just leaves. She just leaves.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We got a Bigfoot to find.
you eventually you come into the smaller chamber. It is an office. Sitting at the office desk is this fella.
Yes.
Just kind of tapping away at a computer that is slightly too small for him. Just kind of like he pulls on his glasses and like looks at the screen and it's like tap it, tap tap tap. And then he looks up at all of you and says, "Oh, I have not had visitors in a while. Hi, sorry, it's been a bit of a mess. But
Hi.
hi,
Paris
company kind of got
Hello.
company kind of cut a lot of us out of here. So I'm the last one left. Filing the
Oh.
paperwork and all that. Printer and door
Downsizing,
make-
huh?
Yeah, downsizing. Anyways, what are you lot here for? Do you need something filed? Need taxes done? What's happening?
Get a picture of you.
We're on a picture quest. Yay.
You all went into an office cave for a picture?
It's not.
Mettle has an idea. Start like grabs like one of the random colored pieces of paper and starts scribbling on it.
It's for pizza.
Yeah.
I'm a tune as well. This might as well make sense. All right. Sure. Do I need to like? Do he just sits on the desk like slightly? Is this
He-
good?
Mm-hmm.
He
Okay.
gives.
I'm just imagining Banana and Ruby like materialize beside him as Ruby drops
Oh,
invisibility.
God. Okay. Yep, that's fine.
Materialize it, selfie.
Benji throws the camera to Archibald as Archibald is still staring at Benji like, why did you do that?
I just.
Why? As Archibald takes the photo.
Fantastic. It is a photo
Ruby
of
does
like
gust again.
yes, perfect.
Benjamin.
But I just want to say that the first picture is the very first picture is picking like a slightly too awkward photo that you take at like a worker party, where like nobody really like is here for like because we're friends. We're more like co-workers, and such like slightly like it's that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Benji cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
Yes, on the Bigfoot.
Yes.
Absolutely. 1 second. What is it? Con save? Con save?
No.
I'll give him a 1. He's been working a lot.
A wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom?
That's a 7.
Wisdom.
I'll
Okay.
re-roll it. Fuck it.
Sixteen.
Fuck it. He fails.
Aw.
He fails. Whatever. It's fine.
Bad.
You see like a booming laughter coming from this Bigfoot.
He,
Um,
Oh
he
my
was
gosh.
taking at least one photo of the Bigfoot not being awkward.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect.
And then the
That's-
moment they get the photo, Ruby is just gonna like grab the hands of everyone close to her, and she's gonna be like, "All right, let's go faster, faster, faster." And then the moment Benjamin starts trying to follow, she's gonna do Gus to make him fall over.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, roll me strength save.
Okay, I'm making another strength saving throw. Oh boy. 7. He
You fall
falls
over.
down.
Oh god.
This.
Oh no.
Hey, can I? What? Hey, I'm gonna have Benji cast Mage Hand to grab Alex's foot.
I'll grab you. You know what? Roll Arcana. Because Mei-chan is not supposed to be used that way, but I'll let you if you roll high enough.
The war between these two gives me life.
Sadly, you roll Arcana and you see as it grabs along Alex's foot, it just kind of like it's too much weight and it just kind of breaks and the Mei-chan dissipates. Sorry, and you just fall over.
Hey, but consider it gets dragged along with Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Benji just
Alex just
growls.
blows a raspberry as she just starts just joyfully leaving the cave.
Place
Absolutely.
Mettle
Archibald.
Mettle heads back, finishes what she was scribbling, takes a picture of the Bigfoot, probably still laughing, it prints out, shakes it, waits for it to develop, and then pastes it into the middle, and then hangs it onto the side of the cave wall. It's Employee of the Year with a picture of the Bigfoot.
Hell yes. Absolutely wonderful. He gets it framed.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay, to Alex, in your response to your response. Oh.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
With that, a lot of you step outside the cave, and Katsu.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Okay. Oh.
Hi.
This people are there's a bunch of as the people are leaving the cave, you don't particularly take notice, but you do start hearing like talking and laughter,
no.
coming into your direction.
Oh no.
Oh.
As a lot of you, Banana with who has the highest passive? I believe it's
Banana and
Banana
Mettle,
and
I
Mettle
think?
share 16.
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
A lot of you notice
Mhm.
a tall, like skinny, green-haired with bags under their eyes, like the creature, just stalking.
Yeah, Zay's just watching. Like, what are these kids doing in the woods? What? And like Z is trying to like hide behind like a bush or something, but it's so obvious.
It's like almost a weird combination of all three of the cryptids you met today.
Metal takes
Banana
a picture. Click.
Banana lets go of whoever's hand she's holding and starts going over, like pausing a few times and just going over. Very
Benji
clearly
hears
looking at
and
Katsu.
look. Benji hears the click, turns back around, and is just okay. Who are you taking a picture of this time?
And you notice the fourth cryptid, we could put it.
When Banana starts walking over to Katsu, you see Katsu cartoonishly scramble to run away.
Click.
Benji
Click,
takes.
click, 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 click.
Benji takes a photo and it's just like, I wonder if we can get bonus points for this.
Banana's but that was a 10 for hammer space, so Banana's now running out after Katsu with food.
Oh my
Karis
God.
is going to turn around and take a picture like those kind of group pictures. So it's like it's mainly the group with these two in the background running after each other.
Wonderful.
That was me running
Just like
athletics to see how long
a blurry
how far.
image of Katsu running at high speed and Banana running after.
Yes,
Absolutely fantastic.
So
With
that 6 was athletics to see how far Katsu would get.
Not very.
Z gets like maybe a couple more feet and then trips.
Oh my gosh.
And you just see this mostly clad in black, like 5'2", mostly real kind looking person, but just with these big ol' anime eyes.
Oh. Okay, so
Amazing.
Katsu's down. Go ahead.
staring at Banana, and it's just like, hello, hi, hi.
Banana walks over and she's actually taken like one of the trays from the cafeteria and she puts it down. It's like, hi! And she puts down the tray. Okay, so these are hot dogs and these are burgers and that's a drink. Do you want some?
Why are you giving me food?
Why not? You look hungry.
I look.
Here,
What?
here. Look, the cheeseburgers are really good.
Stuffs it in their mouth.
No. She's not
Thank
shoving
God.
it in their mouth.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, she's just offering. It's like, look, here. Don't you want food?
Okay. What?
If it's too heavy, I've got fruit.
What is happening?
Food.
Sadly, you look a little, and Miles walks up. You do look like you're kind of hungry, sir. Them? Sorry.
No, it's okay. What are you all doing in the woods?
Oh, we're looking for cryptids.
I'm.
You-
What?
Aren't
You
you
look
on
like
your
what-
blaze
No, I think they're just messy. I think they're just the one with the one
In the
with fire.
background, Ruby is just holding up a camera and taking a picture of the whole group.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You see Katsu flinch when the camera flashes. Katsu's just sitting here.
Banana tries to put some food in Katsu's hand. Like maybe they don't understand. The food goes in the hand, and then you eat the food.
Food. Oh, right. Food. Right. That's something I need. Katsu gingerly takes the food and just starts like nibbling at it.
It's good food.
Yeah, we
Warmth.
haven't had a break. We should probably because it's starting to get kind of like it's about not later in the day, but it's starting to get like the sun has passed the its arc over the sky, and it's just like it is beginning to set.
Well,
Okay,
I
like
think
a
we
face down their
should start
spiral.
making it back to the main camp. We've got all 3 photos, plus a
Yes.
bonus one.
Plus bonus.
Yes, you should head
I'm
back to camp.
I'm gonna see if I can persuade the other counselors to
So,
count
what are
this.
you doing out here? Are you like part of the camp counselor stuff or what?
You say that as soon, and everyone turns back to Katsu, and Katsu was just slowly trying to back.
Wait, you forgot the rest of your food.
Katsu looks at Alex and goes, no, I'm not part of camp.
Oh, are you just camping?
Not quite. It's a little complicated.
Well, you're
What
out
are
in
you
the
doing?
woods and you're living out here, so I guess it counts as camping. Just not the same way we're camping.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're doing the camping where you don't have a tent and you just sleep under the stars.
no, I have I have a tent. Well,
I think that's homeless.
Banana just looks confused.
Katsu just looks at Benji and is like, yes?
Well, that's a bit rude.
I mean, are you homeless if your home is a tent? It still counts.
I'm told that home is where the heart is, and like,
I always have a home with me.
there you go.
Thanks.
Katsu is just sitting here.
Um,
You have found someone, and Z is looking at you all like a deer in headlights. Like, this is not how my afternoon was supposed to go. I was not supposed to be seen. And Z is slowly trying to back up again. It's not.
I will
Banana
say,
staring right at them.
at this point,
The
you guys,
homeless person B.
Yeah.
We're going back to camp.
at this point, you guys do hear one of these.
Yeah,
You see Katsu
expensive
fucking
now.
flinch and immediately covers her ears.
Oh no.
Loud.
Oh,
It's actually, I mean, it's not. It's far away because the camp
I
is
mean, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but also Katsu doesn't like the sound.
understandable.
Banana takes out a pair of like ear mittens. They're not really, I guess, that helpful against blocking sound, but she still offers them to Katsu.
Aww.
That's sweet.
She's even told you her name. And it's just like, no, it's okay. I'll be, yeah.
You can just have them.
No, I don't need them. It's okay. It's really okay. Why are you all still here?
Because we haven't left yet.
Eat the food.
Well, then, I think this is now a good time. Come on.
Yeah.
And Benji is once more trying to get the whole
Benji's the
group
only
to move.
reasonable person
Yeah.
here.
With that,
You have
Um,
a weirdo in the woods that is not explaining why Z is here. And you're all like, food?
Archibald is pull- is tugging- Archibald is tugging on one of the kids. It's just I like to think that Archibald has kind of grabbed one of the cloths of the kids and is just kind of like leading that one particular kid while holding
Yeah.
onto the cloth.
Is it Miles?
Mhm.
Miles is just Miles just says as they
Miles.
begin walking like with the rest of you, like, man, what a weird person. And
I know, right?
I'd
um,
like to think that a beehive falls on Katsu.
Oh no.
well, that is Miles's luck. It doesn't fall on Katsu, but it falls next to, and so you see like a big thing of bees just like look, and they make an angry face together, and then they point at
Katsu
you.
just stares. Katsu just stares.
Benji
Yep.
whips around for a second, sees this, takes a picture, whips back around.
Fantastic.
Mettle uses
Katsu is
minor
just
illusion
fucking-
to make it look like Benji's covered with flowers.
Oh no.
The
No,
bees.
Katsu immediately casted shield.
That's
to
fantastic.
block the bees.
Understandable. The bees look at Benji, who has all of these flowers covered, and immediately like, ooh, and like they do the they do the fucking
No.
they do the fucking emoji that's like a fucking, what is it, side
Smug?
face, like smug face emoji, I guess, looking at all the flowers, and then they just immediately shoot towards you, Benji.
Ruby is
Benji's
just
first-
immediately grabbing Bananas and Metal's hands and just taking a few steps back from Benji.
Yep,
Yeah.
Mettle grabs onto Karis.
Benji's first reaction is to cast Mage Hand to use it as like a shield. It's a very stupid idea, but it's his first reaction.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Running away.
We should
know that
prob-
as this all is happening, Katsu is scrambling away.
Fantastic. We should
Is
really
not
get back.
taking the food, by the way. Is not taking the food, just is fucking
Aw.
booking it.
At least
Archibald-
Cersei's still holding
He's
the
just
burger.
confused.
I want to
Does
say
he
that
still have the
Archibald
burger?
seeing his owner just running in fear of the bees, just looks at him and just telepathically to one of the kids goes, "I'm not helping."
Neither
don't-
am I.
I don't think there's
Glad we're
helping
on
him.
agreement.
Yeah, I don't think there's helping him. And with that,
I think the bees are helping.
with that, the rest of you make your way back towards camp. Having gotten all 3 pictures of your cryptids, unlike most teams which only
Wait,
managed to get
wait.
one. Oh, what's up?
Okay, can I make a persuasion check to count Katsune as the 4th bonus one?
Yes. You don't need it, but yes, it is
I'll
counted.
do it.
Yes.
It is counted.
Wonderful.
And in doing so, you've created a new local legend of the green hair
10.
cryptid.
No.
The-
It's
the-
the forest creep. Remember? It's
Oh,
the forest creep.
it's tied
The
together with
forest
a forest creep. Oh.
Yes. Good.
Amazing.
And with that, the lot of you managed to win your pizza party.
Yes.
Alex, in quotation
Mhm.
marks, you managed
Yeah.
to, as they're celebrating, you managed to get away before a lot of the adults begin start looking like specifically you see them talking to Benji and asking like, okay, we're looking and we can't find that kid. Like, can you tell us where they are so we can ask them some questions? And at that point, I'm guessing you're booking it out of here.
Yeah.
As they ask that before Benji can answer, if he opens his mouth to reply, the sound of a seagull squawk comes out first.
That is understandable. I will say that if you do happen to come back to the bunk to like the cabins, Miles has been waiting alongside Banana. I'm guessing with some pizza.
Oh yeah,
Karis is also there.
Yeah.
They will share pizza.
They will
as
share the
much pizza
pizza.
as they could hoard.
Exactly.
Benji has
Mhm.
no
And
idea
soda.
about, Benji has no idea on the origins of the kid. He does frown at the seagull squawk. He opens his mouth again.
Another seagull
I swear to
squawk.
God, if there's another, Benji
You know
is
the
going
seagull laugh.
Benji is going to be very much annoyed as as he begins telepathically speaking to Archibald, and Archibald begins talking to the counselors, also telepathically.
There we go.
I'm answering
Mhm.
for Benji.
Mhm.
With that, you guys, at least the lot of you who are campers, Benji, you get 30 gold payment at the end of the camp. Like
Oh, delightful.
at the end of the camp. That is distributed to you on your final day, which nothing bad happens on it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Absolutely not.
While the lot
Of
of
course
you, except for Alex, who you'll get something else. Don't worry.
Mhm.
All of the rest of you get a pair of badges. Banana, I will be keeping you for now because if you're listening to all of these in the series, you'll hear all of the badges that you've gotten to that. So if that's all right
Yep.
with you.
Hell yeah, I salute
But you did
Dog
manage to
instinct.
get a bunch of fucking badges throughout your time here.
Yay!
So it's mainly asking Briggs and Chris, what badges did you guys choose?
Oh, gosh, I didn't think about this. Do you have the? Do you have the? Do you have the
It's
picture?
in the group chat.
Yee,
Pinned
yee,
in the
yee.
group chat.
It should be pinned, I think.
Yeah, it's pinned.
Yee.
Yeah,
Red and
it-
blue.
If
In the meantime,
yeah, Chris can go first.
Karis got. Well, one of the first things that they went for was the parkour.
Or
They want to jump around places. And I think the other would be first aid.
first aid. Okay. You
They will learn how to jump and then heal himself when they fail.
correct. That is actually what happened a lot of the time, where you were
Yeah,
just
that's
jumping
probably
around.
how they got both.
Yeah, you were jumping around the hiking area, around the climbing jungle area, and basically like gotten a couple of falls. Nothing too bad, but you got taken back to the nurse so often that you just kind of picked up on some techniques. And eventually, when you took your test for first aid, you managed to pass with flying colors.
They knew.
Yeah.
They had experience.
Awesome.
Breaks.
First-hand experience.
Let's see. I think Mettle. What Mettle will do is she's going to go with the. Oh, I could really make this bird fast. I'm also going to go with the parkour. probably
Excellent.
hung out with Karis and a lot of that.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't take expertise, just proficiency from these, right?
Just proficiency. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just proficiency. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
probably gonna take like a cantrip then for the second one.
Ooh, cantrip.
Yes.
Cantrip.
Okay. You can pick that one on your own when you so
Yeah.
wish.
But yeah.
And lastly, Alex, you
Mm-hmm.
are sneaking your way out. There isn't a lot of.
Mhm.
I honestly, I'm trying to think of how the fuck you even made it here, because you either have to take a bus and walk into the to Bottomless Heights and then take a turn, because there's no teleportation circle in a wild area.
Yeah.
Madre
Yeah.
escribe algo.
I mean, I
Okay.
imagine Ruby got there because how I imagined Ruby got there in the first place was that Zan and Antler and her had dropped Athena off on the first day, and then Ruby was like, you know what, I want to stick around. I'm gonna ask to like hang out for a day.
You hung out in Bottomless Heights.
And basically, yeah, basically
Yeah.
hung out at Bottomless Heights, and then is gonna eventually get transportation back to Toontown in order to get to that teleportation circle to head back home.
Fantastic. As you're heading out, you just see a tall, lanky dude at the edge of Bottomless Heights, like near the hotel. Weird nose.
Mm.
Weird nose. Um, and
Amazing.
as you go by, you see through the window flies through the window of the bus flies something, and as you pick it up, it is a tiny Matsune Hiku like badge,
Oh my god.
Amazing.
which you, being a wizard, can detect as magical.
Great.
And
Can I?
what are you gonna do?
I was about to say, can I just like roll Arcana?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Ruby, where is your Arcana? There it is. You have.
Wonderful.
Sorry, I love showing off this roll.
Oh,
17.
wonderful.
Yes.
With a 17, you know what this is, specifically with the runes scribed into the back. This is a small pin, basically, that is meant to help you stand out when you're trying to give out a performance. Once per day, you get a kind of performance check. Not too
Cool.
useful,
Oh, neat.
but something you can get, something you can make use out of. And you see as you're walking by, a tall, lanky figure creep back into the woods.
Wonderful.
It was meant to hit you in the head. He
Nice.
missed.
Oh.
Amazing.
Nice.
Sad.
Incredible.
And
Well,
with
either
that,
way, Ruby is pocketing that and making her way out.
yeah. With that,
Yay.
thank you everybody for playing with me. This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Jade.
Thank you, Breaks and Obby, for being very last minute backups.
Oh my god, thank you for
I
letting
was-
us in.
Delighted
Yeah,
to play
yeah.
this. Thank
Aw.
you.
This was delightful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jade.
Yeah. Thank you to my other players for playing through with us. Thank you to the
Yes.
gallery for playing with us. Thank you for Doc for cameoing, and thank you listeners who are listening to this in the past or in the future or whatever. I am going to
I'm impressed.
yeah. I am going to stop recording now. Goodbye.
Bye.